Hey, it's Coach Manny, and we're fired up today, and we're coming to you live as we get ready to kick off 2018. Let's talk about sales. Are you a hunter or are you a farmer? Which one of those are you rocking with? What kind of salesperson are you? What is your sales team doing? Are they hunting or are they fishing? That's always a question out there. Now, not that either one of the methods isn't effective, they're both effective. But are you spending too much time farming and not enough time hunting in the short term? And what does that mean? It could mean that you could get hungry. Look at your sales process and ask yourself, is this a hunting process or is this a farming process? Or is it a combination process that will effectively get you business? You have to ask yourself those questions. Will it get you the business you need? Now, let's look at the hunting versus fishing first to make sure we're on the same page. When I talk about hunting, I'm talking about going out there aggressively and finding those businesses that basically, let me see if I can find it here. Why am I hanging here? Hey, okay. That basically can positively answer these three questions. And the three questions is, do you have a want for what I'm selling? Do you want what I'm selling? Are you in a position to make the buying decision? Another key element. And finally, are you ready to buy? Are you ready? Are you going to buy now? That's what hunting is. It's finding the prospect out there who wants to do something and getting them to do it with you. Hunting means you're out there looking for those who want to buy now. Where farming, on the other hand, is trying to stay in front of the prospects, getting them to remember who you are and what you do. So when they are ready to move, they have a real want and they will take action with you. With all the great sales technology out there today, much of the farming today can be done with and should be done with technology. In most cases, I'm going to tell you, it's more effective, efficient, and consistent. And that is very important. So, today, I'm going to do a few things today, but let me just tell you who I am in case you don't know, in case this is your first broadcast. We're here usually every Friday at around noon. We're running a little bit behind today, but we try to be here Fridays at noon with the live show with something on sales. And you can also rewatch this anytime on Facebook. We're also on podcasts at Targeted Lead Generation. You'll see this pop up there next week. And so I'm Coach Manny, and I help organizations to increase sales by helping them to build a sales process that works strategically, tactically, and accountability-wise. If your sales process is broken, hurting, or just not producing what you want, we should connect. I've been doing this effectively now for a long time, well over 20 years. And the great thing is, I love what I do. So, a question for you today is, hunters are those out there who know they need business and they got to do what they have to get it. They're calling, they're stopping by, they're just aggressively hunting. Farmers are those who are more into nurturing, email, social media, but mostly working over the computer, little phone, and little action. Which are you? So share with me on the byline there if you want. Which are you? which are you? And some shout outs there. Thanks for being here with us today. I see Mark's here. I see Felicio is here. Great to have you all here today. And I hope that what we're giving you is giving you some positive feedback. So for those who are just now joining us, the question we're answering today is, what is your sales team doing? Are they hunting or are they farming? Both are effective sales methods, but are you spending too much time farming and not enough time hunting, so that in the short term you could be starving and you might not even get to the long term? Look at your sales process and ask, is this a hunting process? Is this a farming process? Is it a combination that will effectively get me what I need? If you're spending too much time farming and your competition is out there and they're aggressively hunting and using technology to do the farming, guess who's going to get the business? So I encourage you this week, as we prepare for the new year and all through the year, whenever you're listening to this, look for more ways to hunt. And that's what we want to do with you today. We have a piece coming out next week. So if you're watching this on a rewind or you're watching it on podcast, there should be a link ready for you to download the 10 ways that you can do this. But, on the podcast today or on the live session today, I only want to share 3 of those methods to get you rolling. So let's go point number 1. Point number 1, to be more of a hunter, you got to pick up the phone. And I know we used to tease people. Today, people are using their cell phones or headsets, right? But it's a 500-pound phone, isn't it? Have you ever seen this? My iPhone, when I got to make calls on it, this sucker weighs 500 pounds. I can't even get it off the table. Okay, well, you can hit the switch there. You can talk with it on the table. Don't worry about it. But you've got to make the call. I work with so many people that spend so much time thinking about it, sitting there doodling with it, carrying on in a conversation, getting diverted on something on the computer. Stop. I want you to focus on making a call, to pick up the phone, to spend 1 hour on the phone every day. Block it out in your calendar. Schedule it. Do it every day. Every day. I don't care if you have meetings all day. I don't care if you're out of town. I don't care if you're at a conference. You need to make calls. Stop holding back. Here's the bottom line. Hunters call, farmers email when they should be calling. Engage with your prospects. I need you to engage with your prospects. That's how you're going to make it happen. Pick up the phone and start calling. And you'll see also on the list, we say, also stop by. But you got to engage. So I don't care how heavy the phone is. I can guarantee you that if you start making the calls, and I've done this with clients all over the place, when I can get the sales team to effectively pick up the phone on a consistent day in, day out basis, all of a sudden they're like, wow. I remember sitting in a room and there were 3 reps I was working with, and each one was in a cubicle, and I was just kind of listening to what they were doing. And I was hearing in the first week, there was a lot of hesitation. There was a lot of silence in there. But you know what? By week 3, I couldn't even keep up with the conversations because every person during that hour was just bang, bang, bang. And I encourage you to do that. Just get the list out. I know technology, and we have great uses, and I encourage using it. But when you're calling, all I need is a phone and bang, bang, bang. If I get somebody on that line, wow, then it's going to be simply amazing. So, what do you think? I'm always welcome to some feedback if you want to give me some out there. Just tell me what you think, and if you're using any of this, that's great. And let's keep rolling. And thanks for all of you coming in. I see a bunch more people joining us here on the live presentation. If you're watching this recorded, and of course it's going to be a little different. So that's point number one. Pick up the phone. Point number two is to prospect every day. Now, we all talk about it, don't we? We all talk about, yep, I know I got to prospect every day. I know it's important. I know it's something that we've got to pay attention to. I don't care what else you have to do. I don't care if you're busy from morning to night. There isn't a work day that goes by that you shouldn't prospect. And when I'm teaching my coaching clients today, real simple is, here's what you do. You take your calendar out for this week and you say, okay, and start January 2nd, right? Or start and say, okay, this week on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, each day, when am I going to prospect? And block out that hour, just like it was an appointment for something else you were going to do. And then make sure you do it. You will be amazed at what happens. I keep teaching this point, and I can tell you historically that my clients who have started to do this on a daily basis, by week 3, they are just so amazed and they're so into it by then that I don't even have to tell them anymore to do it because they're rocking. Consistency every day is what it makes it work. I remember people were always telling me, Manny, and last year, for those of you who were on our cold calling process last year, we spent 90 days doing cold calls every day. And people used to send me notes and everything because we do a daily check-in. I was working with people from all over the country. And they say, I'm out of town the next few days. I won't be able to do any calls. I got some meetings today and tomorrow. I won't be able to do. No. Here's what I want you to do. Get that calendar out and do what I asked you to do today. So, have you been doing this? Let me know. Give me some feedback out there. Let me know if you are one of those people who does it every day. Or further, if you're one of those people who are going to do it every day and make it work for you. All right, we got one more we're going to share with you today. And remember, there's 10 points here. They're coming out next week. If you're watching this on a recording, you can download it already. If you're watching it live, we're not quite ready to release it yet, but check back. Or better yet, just private message me that you want the list. Tell me where I'll need to send it, or I'll send it via private message. I get it to you. So point number 3, what have I been here today? As you've been watching me, and we see some more people coming on, I'm happy to see you all here today live, because live you get so much more, right? But point number 3 is be excited. Gosh, I can't help but be excited. And I've been doing this for a long time. But I'm going to tell you, it's Christmas week, and I'm fired up. I am charged up for next year. Are you? You know, that excitement, when you are excited about your product, your service, what you're doing, whether you're on the phone or live, that's so contagious. I've got some clients who I work with, and every day they're telling me more and more, wow, we getting so excited. You know, hold on. Let me cut some of that sun down here real quick. All of a sudden, Mr. Sun came in to greet me. I thought I was going to be able to get through most of this without the sun killing us, but all right, we're okay. But some of these reps, like I work with this young lady, and she is so fired up each and every day. And I just can't wait to see what, 2017, this client was like one of the most successful salespeople I work with. And I've got a new young man in the insurance side who is pumped up. These people are excited. They come to work. They're ready to make money. And their goals are really high. What about yours? Come on. Get excited. Get on the phone, in person, all the time. When you have it, the prospect catches it. If you're excited, the prospect can't help but be excited. If you're excited, it's going to work. Love your product. Know your product. Let the prospect see it all over your face. Let them see the action. Man, how about me? That's what people buy from me because I'm excited. I'm excited about what we have here. And I want you to get excited as well. So, how excited are you? Are you pumped up, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching the podcast or whether you're reading the article? Let's just pump it up and keep going. Let me know. So, that's 3 of the 10, and I know I can't get you to watch forever, so I think we're almost at 20 minutes, and I don't like to go much more than that. But I didn't want to bore you, so I gave you 3. Now, a couple options available to me. Private message me, and we'll send you the list next week once it's done, or private message me, email me if you're watching this on the recording. Now, listen. The other 7 methods will be available, but only for Inner Circle members. So if you're interested in that, we're going to start the year off leaving the membership at $29 a month, but it will soon go to $49. So we're actually going to do the 7 other techniques, but only for Inner Circle members right now with a live broadcast. So go to CoachManny.com. and check out the Inner Circle. We'd love to have you as part of that group. If you download the list, you will get a lot more with it as well. If you want the list, again, just private message me, email me, text me. You guys and gals know how to get a hold of me. Wow. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You know, I love hanging out here. We're here every Friday at around noon. We're a little late today, and I apologize for that. I hope this is something that you're going to put on your agenda for next year, and it is going to fire you up because I've got some clients now who have some astronomical goals. But you know what makes it really great is they've got the tactics and the process in place right now that I feel confident. They already feel confident, but I feel confident they can do it. What about you? Come see Coach Manny, you know, CoachManny.com. Everything's out there. Get 15 minutes live with me. Let's talk. Let's see what we can do. So, Coach Manny here. Hunting, farming, put them together. Let's do it. Hey, have a great new year if I don't see you or talk to you before. Listen to this again and join us each week. Thanks for being here.